Alright, so today we're going to be solving this question, which is asking us to find all points on the graph y equals x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4, whose tangent has a slope of 9. So how do we go about solving this? First, we need to preface by defining what a derivative is. So the derivative at a point is going to be the instantaneous rate of change with respect to a variable like x at that point. So in other words, we can call this the slope of the tangent at this point, which is basically, if you didn't know, this is our graph. Our tangent is going to be this. So this line right here, the slope of that line is going to be our derivative. So now that we've established that, we can replace this whole thing. Tangent has a slope with whose derivative is 9. Derivative is 9. Whose derivative is 9 because they're basically the same thing. Slope, derivative. The slope of the tangent of a graph is the same as its derivative. So we have the equation y equals x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4. What do we do next? We derive using our derivative rules, which first what we're going to do is we're going to derive each term separately, and then within those terms we're going to see what we're going to do next. So first we derive x cubed, then we derive negative 3x squared, then we derive 4. When we derive x cubed, exponent rule, bring down the 3, times it by the coefficient, which is 1 in this case, and subtract 1 from the exponent itself. So 3 times 1 is 3, times x to the power of 3 minus 1 is going to be x squared. So 3x squared, 3x squared. And then this is going to be, we're going to bring the 2 down, times it by negative 3. We get negative 6. Negative 6x to the power of 2 minus 1, which is 1. So negative 6x to the power of, there's a secret 1 there, but we don't write it. And then derivative of 4. Basically, the derivative of a constant is always 0 because it doesn't change. There's no increase in y with respect to x, or decrease in y with respect to x for that matter. So it's always 0 because there's no change. Now, this gives us this equation. dy over dx equals 3x squared minus 6x plus 0. But that's bulky, so we don't say it. And this basically gives us an equation that for any x value would give us the slope of the tangent of the same x value, of the same like x, y combo on the normal equation. So what we can do is we can set dy over dx equal to 9 because dy over dx is the slope of the tangent, and that's what we're solving for. So we're going to make that equal to 9 because that's what they told us to do. They told us to have the slope of the tangent where it's 9. So when we do that, we get 9 equals 3x squared minus 6x, and then using basic algebra, 3x squared minus 6x, bring the 9 to the other side, minus 9. Factor out the 3. 3 times x squared minus 2x minus 3. And then common factor. What multiplies to 3 adds to negative 2. Negative 3 and positive 1. So that's what I wrote. X minus 3, x plus 1. And in order to make this statement true, x has to equal either 3 or negative 1. So that means that at x equals 3 and at x equals negative 1, the slope of the tangent is 9. But we're not done yet. They asked us to solve for the points. Blair is strong. They asked us to solve for the points. So that's pretty easy. Basically, we just set x equal to 3 and x equal to -1. So first, when x equals 3, we just plug this into our calculator. 3 cubed minus 3 times 3 squared plus 4. This equals 4. So at x equals 3, y equals 4. And when x equals -1, -1 cubed minus 3 times -1 squared plus 4. Put that into your calculator, you get 0. This means that at 3, 4, and -1, 0, the slope of the tangents to this graph is gonna be 9. And yeah, that pretty much answers the question. The 2 points are 3, 4, -1, 0 that have a slope of 9. Thank you for watching, and hope you watch the next one.